transforming market.
You're in Dubai. What's the one message you will give to young analysts who might be feeling cautious, worried?
Listen, this is the safest place still. We may be in the crossfire, but they have the most amazing defense systems in the world. The leadership here in the UAE is fantastic. So do not rule it out and still keep following your dream for Dubai, because it really is the future.
In terms of the future, freight market, is this an exciting market to study, to look for a career? Yes or no? What's your take?
Absolutely. 90% of the world's trade happens at sea. It's one of the most important markets in the world. It's one of the best markets in the world. The relationships are bar to none, and you will always have exciting times and fantastic memories.
Bring back to the market talent, both young and those who left the industry. One message and a good, impactful short message would you give to the women analysts and traders who are emerging?
Yeah, absolutely. If you left the market to have a family, come back. The market needs you, we want you, and there's definitely a gap and a space there, so bring women back. And then for the future generation, learn more about the markets. It's not a dirty, nasty market, it's a fantastic market. We need more opportunities for diversity and backgrounds to come through, an open entry level playing field, and the future generation, we need them, and you should take a look and come. So it's really, really important.
Thank you, Zoe. This is fascinating. Well, the future waits for those who kind of prepare for it, and I think this is the time to do it. So thank you, Zoe.
Thank you so much, Mukesh. Thank you.
There is too much exaggeration in the media. Good to hear your take.
Yeah, absolutely. Look, I can't deny that on Saturday, when everything kicked off, it was very scary. We had children who FA broker, which is kind of a nice, really sit point between freight and markets, right? You've got the derivative aspect, but you have to also understand the underlying. And I was 79 million-ish. For people listening, that's like, about 300,000 per day for the US Gulf. So, I'm sure we're going to talk about this.
Ignoring for some time, and now everybody is now in a catch-up mode. I think this point you're making about the shipping, it was a gray industry, then dark fleet, shadow fleet. We have seen the sanctions and tariffs have distorted the market mechanism.
Very necessarily, let's say, young analysts coming through, and you want a trader to mentor you, whether they have the capacity and the time to give.
Yes.
Maybe there's a little bit of that. I've got clients who I haven't traded with in a decade, but we're speaking on the phone still, right? And I think that's something.
Any stories, Joy? Any example stories which are worth sharing and you can share? Because I always find stories very powerful.
Yeah, for sure. Like, look, let me take one of my first ever mentors who really elevated my career and where our relationship is today. So I had a client called Rag. I don't work in a classic headhunting way, okay? I work quite strategically with partners. So if someone's looking to explore, and this is why I've probably been quite busy, I headed up a tanker FFA desk. We wanted to gain market share in a very niche market, right? So in terms of
I think you're mentioning a lot of I would say points which will bring impact, and you're bringing impact. But if I'm a young
just really quickly, Mukesh, just a point to the future generation is the old school way is you earn your stripes and you wait patiently.
That people should think about and be inspired that I'm gonna go and work connection of the shipping and the flows or the pricing world. Which part of the world you would want people to go into?
So when we're going to see loads more across freight, across energies, mergers and acquisitions, right? If you are a physical shipbroking shop and you can acquire.
Go to these events like the APEC and the IE Week. There are a lot of people who have been around in the industry. I'm just wondering that next year when I come to London IE Week, I'm an ex-analyst. I dream of organizing probably event only for the people who are
ex-analysts. Empowering analysts, transforming markets.